brew,
I kind of want one
and you
now,
have
low-key.
water.
I kind of want one now, low-key. Maybe later, but like I just keep looking at it. I'm a sugar fiend, dude.
Yeah, well,
I can't. And dude, I think sugar fucks up my motivation, dude. I think I have a dopamine and serotonin problem, like probably many human beings, you know. And to be fair, I didn't do myself any favors. I think one of my biggest faults with music was also drugs.
Now that we're speaking on dopamine and serotonin, I do think, and I know that because we're chasing those constantly.
For sure.
Because we found that name for them.
Yeah.
Imagine if we didn't know it.
That is a crazy
so
thing to
because
say.
we now know of it, because now we have a name for it, we always think to do something in order for us to create that
Interesting.
XYZ hormone. And because we have it in the back of our mind, whenever we don't get it, whenever it's not generated and it's
Shock.
Released in our, so we don't feel that happy, we feel demotivated.
Yeah, no, that's such a crazy.
Imagine
awesome thing to
the
say.
people, because I come from a country where we really don't know of all of that. Like depression is not something that you hear in a common conversation between two people, or like ADHD, or like dopamine or serotonin, or anything that you name it. Like
It's a
when it
first
comes
world
to
problem.
Yes, because now like those people, like there are some people where I come from, they're afraid about their meal tomorrow, or
there's
tonight.
way bigger
like they have other priorities. Now we've reached so much abundance in our daily life.
You get to pick your problems now.
Exactly. So I just don't like the tone, how you talk to me, and I don't like the way you say this. And sometimes we just get caught up in those little details
that don't matter.
That really don't matter. We're so small in this universe.
But those I mean, there's those small. I think details are the most important part of life. I think the small
Absolutely,
things. Like
yeah.
for example, if I make eye contact with you when I talk to you, making time, opening a door for someone, being there. It's those split second things you can do to show someone you care. And the beauty is in the details, but the death is also in the details. Think about 13 seconds a month on a song, like just like spending hours just to get ahead 13 seconds. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and then I also think about, like, to bring back what you said, that, we put a name to it. Are we not enjoying the journey? Are we all concerned about the destination?
Is everything bad?
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You fucking dig.
Not everything is bad.
Literally, it's not.
Everything is good.
not.
It's what you learn from it.
Yeah.
And how you move on. Now, if you disagree with someone, you ask questions.
For sure.
What makes you say that? And and that's when like ego problems, and misunderstanding problem, miscommunication problem. When I say something to someone, I'll never say you do contribute a little bit here and there, but you don't pay as much as you pay now in rent or mortgage.
For sure. But it's also I hate that everything is seen transactionally.
Mm-hmm.
But like living with my mom, I work at a grocery store.
Mm-hmm.
There's no reason my mother should ever leave the house for groceries, and so I make sure she doesn't.
Oh yeah, of course. You bring it with you.
I bring it with me. My mom's getting old, man. She's not. She's doing good, but she's still getting old. She just celebrated her birthday on Tuesday.
Oh, nice.
Thank you.
Oh yeah. I
That's
did
right.
see
I saw
it.
you.
Yeah, there you
man.
go.
I was
Okay.
buying food for her dinner.
Oh yeah. We talked about that.
Yeah, man.
My bad. I'm just forgetful.
We forget that it's very early in the morning, or early enough at least.
Yeah.
I mean, I got here at 8:30. We had a good breakfast, dude. It was fucking nice. Like, it's early, dude. I'm not even charged up yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, well, we had some kibasi. We had some eggs, sunny side up.
Paratha?
Malabari paratha.
What's the Malabari? What's that?
Well, we used to. So it's with semolina and flour, and it's something that is like, that's an Indian version. And it's funny because in Morocco we have the same thing. It's just a different name.
I mean, if you want to talk about that, dude, listen, I'm a very proud Greek man, but Turkish food and Greek food's right. They're fighting over it. It's the same thing.
It's literally like dolmas.
Not all of it, but it's pretty fucking close.
Yeah. It's just different names.
Yeah.
And every single person claims it as to be like theirs.
Everybody has a
It's not.
yogurt sauce with lemon and dill in it. You know, who's going to be alive to claim it though? That's what it feels like.
That's true. That is true. And it's just like throughout the history, you always find that. You always think that this thing came from XYZ area and this person created it. And when you get back to the history or the transcripts from like ancient Sumerians, for example, and all of
Emerald tablets.
The emerald tablets. I love that stuff, man.
Shit's
Anyway,
crazy.
so they actually had certain things that we claim to create later, and a lot of people think that they had some ancient technology that they were able to.
I hope they did.
I mean, when you look at everything that they've accomplished and what they're talking about, and even in Egypt, for example,
bro.
a quarry of like a 500-ton thing that no one can lift. Are you telling? It's a single piece, and they're lifting it, and it's standing up. How did they do it?
I'm just saying, dude. I mean, like,
It's a tower of like tons, like hundreds or thousands of tons, and you're telling me that someone just lifted it with just like bare hands and like 1,000 people. Imagine if it tipped and
1,000
tilted.
Jews. 1,000 Jews built that. You know what I mean? Like,
but it was
crazy.
proven that slaves were not the ones that built the pyramids.
Yeah, I've heard many different things.
But it was proven.
I believe them all. I believe it all.
Yeah, but who are we not to believe?
I mean, fuck it, dude. Like, what's the worst that could happen?
I have no idea of what really happened, but there's that part of me that really hope that they had some sort of technology and electricity and nuclear power or whatever.
Dude, I'm kind of hoping me and you are just like alien descendants. Well, I